Hello everyone, welcome back. It's time for more Frostpunk. Chapter 3. Return to Winterhome. Great! Colonize Winterhome. Past the gorge in the Cursed Valley lies the fatal city of Winterhome. Our scouts have avoided the range for years. Yet without its cores we cannot upgrade the generator to its full potential. We must reach for Winterhome and chart the area around it. We should take time to prepare resources and workforce. Returning to Winterhome will pose significant challenges. Pose, what do you have for me, game? Prepare Winterhome for colonization. Thank you very much. Very descriptive. Well, it's still freezing. Okay, so we have to wait for a minute. Meanwhile, we have to fix things before things go bad. We almost have 30,000 people, which is wild. Pressure point, Winterhome. Steward. A handful of desperate pilgrims gathered in front of the generator earlier today. One spoke to the gathering crowd as they painted themselves in oil. She detailed a different plan for Winterhome, one that would breathe a second life into the cursed land. Okay. We cannot destroy Winterhome for its course. We must settle it. We must adapt. This is our last chance to make you hear us, Steward. So we must be loud. And with that, they set themselves alight. Oh boy. Rescue teams were able to save the would-be martyrs, but our people clearly shaken by the emulation. The stalwarts urge you to get ahead of the narrative. Before people are swayed to their cause, what should we do? I'll piss them off more, but they will gain more members. I don't want to piss them off. I just don't want to create the divide. And there is no negative. They will just get more seats against for the votes. No, I will ignore it. I'll let people make their own, form their own opinion of it. Propaganda is one thing, but yeah. So we need to build a waste repurposing facility. So let's go to the old Dreadnought. My old buddy over here. So Squalor here is minor, but it will increase. So I want... Oh, can I upgrade you? No. Oh, you did? Okay, so putting the upgrade on top actually upgrades. Great. So this needs an industry to be... Is the Squalor local? I think it's local. Right, click this information, but you don't show me what. And you produce materials, which is helpful. But I need an industry to place you. So one will offset the other. So you're gonna take that. You're gonna build... You need 600 workforce. I need more people here. am I gonna fix that? Because they will need more heating as well. Clear that. So the dispatchers are ready. Geothermal plants. Yeah, that's the upgrade we want. Sawmills, prefab factories. Do we really need those at this point? I mean, I'm sure we will at some point. Materials, coal, materials. Gonna see what sort of laws they want. Trade dock. Skywalker capacity significantly increased. Okay, so this is the automation, so it doesn't need as many people, which is good. And this is harvesting efficiency. I need better housing. I really do. Yeah, we're gonna go with this for the pilgrims. I need that those 20 spots are very much necessary. Our scouts have reached the end of the tunnel and found an isolated crater and unpowered electrical tower on top of the sheer cliffs of all sides. At the bottom of the crater is a frozen lake, structures frozen beneath the ice. Our geologists suspect the lake is not natural, but formed after a flash of heat melted the snow on the nearby peaks and flooded the crater in the valley. We have no idea what could have released so much heat, but it seems old Tesla was up to something big here. If we set up an outpost, maybe we can dig down the ice and salvage some structure for parts. That would be prefab. Mm-hmm. $400. Yeah, that's not much. It's just 400. Still blocked, right? Yes. Yes. While this is happening, go explore, go explore. Let's see what the rest of the map has for us. So now we have even more fuel, which we cannot transfer, but let it build up for now. Food will be a problem soon. I will need people here. Squalor I can fight, so that's not a problem. Can I expand this district anymore? No. Do I want to save heat here? Ooh, and this will decrease materials. Minus 40 materials. How much materials do you use? None. How much do you use? 160. Okay, so this needs it. So let's put you right here. So that will drop that. Yep, so that's the squalor. And then let's make... I want to make an industrial one, but we're not ready yet. And you require materials, which will work well with what I just put down here. So dig these to make some room. And back to New London. What am I gonna do with this madness? So I have a very good amount of heat stamps, which is happy times. I can start trying to optimize this area. Ah, I have no housing again. No housing, no food. I got nothing. Okay. So, these are the advanced food places. So, and you need cores. Well, food is more important at the moment, so place that there. And let's put another one here. Those won't last, they will empty out. So that should be okay. Then for extraction, let's just heat. You produce materials and decrease squalor. I can have you here. Yes. And I need some maintenance hubs. One right... Yep. So you can get this. Do you use... Yes, you do have enough. But you won't stay there for long. You will and you will. So, maintenance hub in the middle, you will cover both. Excellent. So go right about here. You cannot be expanded anymore, but you have room. So what should go here? I don't want to optimize the heat even anymore here yet. First landers are happy. Unless the stewards, huh? Sure. Every 75 weeks I can grab some militia from them. Okay. I'm guessing it's the same for these guys. Pull the most violent of them to private army. When your normal guards. Okay. You guys give me anything? You give me nothing. Okay. I get warm again.
You have no reason to fear the steward's militia unless...
Separate family. Allow productive outsiders. Steward, a large group of people has set up camp outside the city. By one of our checkpoints. They claim to be relatives of outsiders we let in. My daughter is alone in there, said the distressed mother. You need to let me in. She needs me. After checking, we told her that her daughter, a 15-year-old laundress, is safe and doing well, but the mother won't budge. Like her, the others are refusing to leave until they are let in. What should we do? Allow production will increase percentage of active workers in the population less efficiently. No. No bueno. I'm surprised I haven't put anything for food all this time. Let's put the forage additives. Build advanced chemical hothouse, which I just did. Okay. I'll make one more. Should be right.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
$30,000 people. Oh boy. How are we going here? So, I need... to expand this more. That. It's more heat. That's all this really is. So you reach your maximum capacity. You can take a few more people. But you have no food. I need a better solution for food. Well, I need a better solution for everything. Who broke what? At the food district, cool. So in 58 weeks you will be done. Let's build one more advanced chemical hothouse. Just to empty those resources. And I'm gonna need more housing. I'm gonna clean this area. Cool, all of those are happy. Storm, are you gone yet? Storm is taking its sweet time. Oh, this. Yeah, that's the thing. So in a few weeks those will be done. I can have multiple of those go at the same time. I have the stuff to pay for it.
If you're unsure whether forest food additive is safe for consumption, consult your local scout office.
Clean this up. Yes. Yes. So what's happening out here? New stuff. Outpost 11. Possible settlement. Outpost 11 contains a military warehouse from before the frost. Over many years, a settlement here salvaged its contents for materials and cores, at one point temporarily declaring independence from New London. Now the warehouse is empty. We could use it as a storage facility or salvage the remainings of the settlement. Greatly increase our stockpile limits. That's good. 100 material stockpiles. No. Re-established. All stockpile limits. Yes. Exploration speed. Nansen Stormwatch. The place where Frizzoff Nansen was last seen, just before the Great Storm hit. The captain later ordered the wall strengthened and the ladder extended. Our expeditions can use this base to rest on their supply. Yes. Mossy Caves. So that's food. Cursed Circle. Some nomads have left a circle of strange machines around a single charred body. Forget Hope is carved into each machine, some of which contain useful cores. Our scouts claims the parts are cursed and should be left where they are. It's cores. We're not negotiating with cores. Cores we bring home. Still. Keep bringing those. I want to rebuild this. Double contact with the hot spring. The hot spring must be out here, I'm guessing. Anything down here? Yes. Valley. Go to the valley. Okay. So we got all of those. I should get more scouts. Recently arrived Landress. Because I refuse to allow the extra thing. Okay. I don't know what to do with those guys yet. With the radicals. Nope, the recycling is bad. We have everything. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going down this path. Who wants to negotiate with me to be happy? Use the mobilize. Why would they want that? That's weird. I mean, it's free, sure. It's free thing, so I'll take it. What do the Frostlanders want? Nope, don't like any of those. Research advanced biowaste. Yeah, let's do it. Stalwarts, what do you crazy guys want? Usability youth employment program. Okay. So, I wonder. Vote.
The eyes
97. Just 3 people. So when I use this, advanced biowaste. I'm gonna do that now. You are here, and we do this. Yes. What do we have now? Oh, the list is expanding. Workers' village. Ah. Now that is kind of necessary. Well, you have an empty spot here, right? Yes. If I put that there, they will go away. Food is starting to become balanced again. So, let's fix those guys. So let's do that. Let's give them 20 extra. This is as full as it goes. Yes. Back to my friend here. So I have a few more people now. Population is sort of increased. And with the food, it will balance out again. Did you drop the cost? You did. By 40. Those ones use a lot. Should I take one and fully optimize it and then move to the next one? Probably. So we're gonna have the people here. We have a little bit of housing. Can I expand you anymore? No, but I have 2 building slots. Which means you're going to get... you cannot get a workers' village because it only goes on those locations. So on housing, you could get this, but you don't need any of those. That would be for squalor, so let's fight that. That's okay. And we need more soldiers. So, are you done? Yes. Can I have another logistics? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's expand that as well. I said I need more scouts, so I got the manpower. Towards Merit Cornerstone. Doing her weekly shopping. Well, thanks to a bit of healthy competition, that new grocer has bought out the old one. Good riddance, I say. Finally, no more rotten fruit painted over the look to look fresh. Wow. This is the real deal. And of course, now the new guy knows if he ever tries to swindle us with spoiled produce, we'll drive him out of business too. He'll be bought out by the next one. The best will win, and we'll all benefit. Oh yeah, I need to use the ability of the watchtower. What's this? Rapid filtration. Okay. That's for when things go really bad. So I can even put another one here to push food even more. No. Don't get distracted. Prison, no. Watchtower squads, yes, yes. Okay. So that's a toggle. Good to know. Cancel. It's okay. What can I do about these guys? I need them to be more happy. Mandatory marriage? Nope. Mandatory crowding? Nope. Dedicated mother... Didn't I pass that? I'm confused. Oh, I can see what they want to pass. Huh. Supported quarantine. Okay. Breaking this. Now. This is a lot of materials, so I need to take advantage of it with an extraction deposit. You're gonna need heat, which I can try to offset. So, let's plan. You are a building that goes in this. If I use a hub, a heating hub, how much heating do you use? You use 20. You use nothing. Well, you use 20 at the moment, so you do use some. So there is purpose to that. That's the farthest I can put you to capture this, but I won't capture the other one. So let's build this extractor here, 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 here. Three, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, the advanced hothouse is now research. I'm gonna do the mechanized ones. So now I want the heating hub here. So here is the best place for it. Do you use materials? Yes. Do you use materials? Yes. So I need a maintenance hub here to capture all of those. Okay. So I will offset that as well. Then I need an industry area on the back of this to get that bonus. It's the best way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why can I not go there? Oh, there you go. You can get all of them. Yes. Okay. And then we need, so that will offset that material cost as well, and the heat. You don't do, the only chain you have is in terms of heating, so that doesn't matter. And if I put a second one, it's heating again. Okay. Let's give them a minute to finish building. And our scouts have done a thing. What do they do?
Selves to blame.
Sounds like we have an event. Yep. Overdue fix. Unproductive due maintenance. Steward. Some workers sent to maintenance duty for not meeting their received quotas seem to be doing more harm than good. Look at this gearbox. They call that lubrication? Good for nothing. Useless bungers. The whole lot of them. Complained Stephen Chores, an experienced foreman who reported and repaired many such blunders. Someone ought to whip those fuzzlers into shape, I tell you. He went on. Well, I'll do it, for a small fee, of course. So, what do you want to do? Unproductive decreases hit some income, but it's more effective at increasing productivity. How much will you decrease it is the question. Let's do it. Ooh. Oh no, it's 1.8. The amount of goods in New London. Okay, so the goods is what's really killing us. Okay. We can fix that. I need that storage. Are you gone? Yes. Well. Can I read the whole thing? Yes. Scout reports the valley is filled with toxic miasma slipping from chasms in the ground, seemingly made by a huge explosion. In an effort to make the site more hospitable, we could force an avalanche down the valley, covering some of the fissures, but we would bury the technological roots of the city forever. If we want to access the foundations of the destroyed generator and salvage the core within, we have to demolish the last of the ruins and crack the ground open even more. Once our colonists arrive, we will have to choose. Oh boy. So you need 1 core to be built. That's fine. 20 people and 300 prefab. So I have those. I just need the path. Some distance in the snow. Okay, so I do want to take those. Start with the path, I'm guessing. Windward Moor. Freezing winds buffet this part of the valley. Following our oldest maps, our scout found a generator construction site buried under the snow, but little of use remains. The area contains some resource deposits, but they are too inaccessible to benefit New London. Okay. Of course, IEC smelter. Possible settlement. Okay. This huge mine and smelting apparatus provides the steel used to construct the nearby generators on behalf of the Imperial Exploration Company. That's what the IEC is. A crew of thousands once lived within below the machine, only a small fraction to whom made it in New London. The captain sent a crew with cores here to establish an outpost, but there's no sign of the crew. But the cores remain, along with many salvageable components. We can take it all back to New London or finally restart the smelter. This will generate materials, or I'll take 4 cores. What materials? Because it won't be cores, right? Steel, so it will be prefab. Hold that. Go explore this. And you need 10. Oh, seen something red. And it broke again. We need more houses. That's fine. More people are free. Oh. It's Nameless Cliff. Many small mounds under the cliff attract their scouts' attention. They discovered hundreds of infant skeletons. A track from the top of the cliff heads to hot springs. We can only assume they have the reasons for doing this. Perhaps we can offer to take any children the hot spring cannot support New London. Offer to take infants. Yeah, I'll take them. Settlement population approximately 3,500 people. Hot springs. These hard people live in deep reverence of the natural spring, which they believe can cure any ailment. Their simple hothouse and subterranean housing are barely enough to support their population, so their culture ensures nothing is wasted and no weakness is tolerated. They're skeptical of outsiders, but perhaps we can convince or force them to allow our sick to heal at the natural spring. We can reduce disease. Mushroom experiment somewhere in the endless spring. No, I won't force it. I'll just rebuild the thing. Right? Wasn't there a thing here? The high pass? Yeah. Requires a trail to the city. Okay. And the 25 people I have. So let's start going there. So you need to be connected. Let's say here. And you need to connect here. And here. Yes. Then you need to connect. You connect here? No. So connect. Does it make a difference if it's connected this way? Let's find out. Nice sawmill is ready. Charcoal plants, foundries, advanced sawmills. Foundry, what do you do? Materials, silica, and blast foundry. Okay. New work model. What's this? As in attendance. Workforce requirement is significantly decreased. I actually like that. Doesn't say what it will cost me, but I'll take it. Time for a new load. What do those? Do I want to continue going down this path? I don't think I have anything else here. And I haven't promised them anything, so... They will decrease relationship less, guiding voiding will decrease relation less, emergency calls will decrease, yeah. Tension significantly decreased. We're taking that. I can pass it without even negotiating with anyone. But it's not a bad idea to make pilgrims a bit happier. Workers' village. Yeah, we're gonna build one. Oh. Research and hold vote. City run alcohol shops. Yeah. More income. Yes. Bureau of Propaganda.
The proposed law has been approved.
So that should be okay. Did they finish building this? Most of it. Connect trails. Now are you connected? Yes. So you cost me 10 people to give me that. Okay. We need to rebuild that refuge now. Why is the node so far? Let's start heading that way. So, connect path. Let me connect you. Nope, game says no. Ah, that's not that bad. Okay, that went better than expected. So goods are fine. So goods are bad, but materials are fine. So if we go balance this, let's give them a few more to make them happy, and that's fine. This is almost done. Machine attendants are done, so I should have a lot more people. Automated workforce. That will decrease it even more. The building. Constructed in industrial districts. Yes. So that will give me all this workforce. Which might be good on other places. We'll see. So that's a radical idea. I think that's permanent. Did I promise them something? I see something flashing here. Yes, I did. Alcohol. City run alcohol stores. Yes. That should be super quick. So this is done. Remove that. Yes. Maintenance worker. Calling a machine, humming to himself. I put the pipette in. I took the pipette. In and out, sprayed all about. Well, you, my friend, are a poet. My pa always gave me the belt, never taught me a single damn thing. I take the bolt on the left, I take the nut on the right. Left, right, screw it all tight. They all told me I was good for nothing, but I'm good at this. I'm useful. You agreed to have Steven trains them productive, improving efficiency and giving them a new sense of purpose. Good. Very good. My income is still alright. New London is... Also, we're up to almost 35,000 people, which is wild. So we're breaking this down. Mechanical factory, so I need better factories here. And you need a lot of heat, like a lot of heat. Let's resume this building. So, this is the extraction district. It only has a minimum cost of 5. You have no cost. And you have a tiny little cost. They don't need prefab switch to this. Much better. I want to expand this area. So, I want to sort of keep them up this way. You're expanded, you're expanding, and you will expand as well. Yes. Yes. So you only expand once, and you expand twice, I think. Just once. Okay, so industries expand once. Anything, food districts expand twice, and house expand twice, or 3 times. Something like that. What do we have here? So this house. More people are free. What's happening? We will need to build that colony. We don't have a time limit, so I need another 5 people. Turn this off. Bring me that stuff back first. Yeah, need more people. So, logistics district. If I place you there, how much do you cost? It's just 20 hits, so just chain you with this. It's plenty. I cannot place you. It needs to be next to the actual thing. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So clear this. Clear all this stuff. Another infinite food supply here. We'll take it. Is there another? No. So this is the... There are 3 logistic spots by the looks of it. 1, 2, 3. So that will be my cap. Okay. Happy. Frostland, what do you have for me? Kratos. Yes, give me... This is better because it's more capacity. Oh, resource production is increased or greatly increased. But that's for outposts, not for settlements. So outposts have passive resources, settlements actually are cities. Go with the automate. So we... Radical law on the agenda. The current law on the agenda goes beyond what common citizens find thinkable. It will be more difficult to pass that than other, and once enacted, it will radicalize both and against factions in your society. Negotiate. Frostlanders are mostly against, but they are open to this. You want me to build a filtration tower? I can do that. Durable goods is also good, because it will decrease it per capita. It's much better than efficiency. Yeah, because at the moment it's this. No, we have this. That's what I'm trying to pass. Yeah, definitely go with this. And I will not risk it. New Londoners. You want this or you want Blast Foundry? Blast Foundry. Vote. Let's get this going. So that passed. Happy times. We're almost maxing progress.
Citizens, a new law is in effect.
I can get more guards, but what am I gonna do? Pilgrims demand vote on city-run alcohol shops research. 15 weeks to grant pilgrims the agenda. I didn't give them the thing. Use grant agenda on pilgrims. I really want to do that.
Stewart.
Well, it will be voted, so doesn't mean they will pass it. Yeah, and I'll have time to do this. Okay, so 30 people. How are we going? So you will take time. Exploration cost decreased. Well, descending into the valley of the Winterhome will be very challenging. We'll need to divert resources important from New London. No. There's more things to do. There's a lot more things to check. There is a legend about a male reindeer or bull that lived here before the frost. When the great storm came, its fur turned white and ran all around the land, gathering lost herds and leading them to a shelter within the mountains. Behind every legend is an icicle of truth. I like that. Oh. Expedition. So there's nothing here. What's this? Languid herd. These reindeer seem to be slowly dying away to constant storms and lack of edible fauna. They won't survive too many more years. Perhaps we should send out the hunters while we can. Okay. Wrecked warehouse. A crumbling warehouse sits by a dilapidated track. It has been pillaged many times by scavengers. But one of our scouts noticed a metal trapdoor. She drilled through the thick metal and entered a buried chamber containing a pristine core. Instruction manuals in the chamber show the core was intended to drive a locomotive, but we can refurbish it for other purposes in New London. Take the core. 3 cores. I'll take it. It's cores. You need 25 people. Anything with 15? No. Oh, that's 10. You can go search the plains. And I have 5 people which can do... They cannot do the road. Yeah, you need 10. Well, I'll wait for a second, since I should be able to get another 20-ish from over here. No, don't change that. We want to build the logistics, yes. That there. Big all of this. Collateral damage. Ooh. Machine attendants. Stewart. A worker died in a gruesome accident involving a shredding press. No emergency shutdown was available since the machine attendants' law mandated the removal of anything that would hinder efficiency. Bob tripped and the machine sacked him up. Yikes. Jumped him to bits. His screams, I'll never forget his screams, said the shocked witness. Then there was some kind of mechanical gurgle and the whole process went as if nothing happened. After such an incident, some demand we add safeguards to protect people. What should we do? Yeah. To save human lives, cut-off switches will have to be installed in all workplaces. Machine attendant is less effective at decreasing workforce requirement. Relationship worsens with new Londoners and stalwarts. May cause casualties. No, I don't want to lose people. But I'm a bit upset. People are resources. We do not waste resources. Okay, so that goes there. Can I expand you more? Yes. Good. So, they are trying to pass this. Too many promises, I cannot negotiate. Because of this research. So, blast furnace, where are you? You are here. 11 weeks. I have capacity to piss them off. Ooh, stalwarts begin rallying. What do we want? Hit stamps. Always hit stamps. So this is almost gone, which will be troublesome. So push that for faster research. And just quickly make sure that this is on. It is. You use 10 people continuously. So what do we want to build here? Oh, so you go here. Okay, well, you're gonna take this then. And you're going to give me another 15 Frostland teams. Can you only build one at a time? Or does it matter what you're gonna have? Nah, you can just put them on top of each other. Okay. What's happening here? So now I have 50 people. Hot Spring Mushroom Cave. Our scouts found a variety of mushrooms growing within the different depths of this cave. Broken heat pipes run through the caverns. The scouts suspect this place was an attempt by the Hot Springs populace to develop a hardier food source. We could take the mushrooms to add variety to our hot houses, or we could repair this facility and share its benefit with the Hot Spring people. I bet it needs cores. No? It's a food harvesting site. They will be happy for 200 prefab. Yeah. Easy. Hot Springs. Bone traders. Some people from the hot springs have started a market for goods crafted from bone. It appears that a herd of musk ox froze in the valley, and they have made use of every part of the frozen beast to sustain themselves, including their bones. The traders are on the verge of starving. They will happily give us goods for some food. 25,000 goods stockpile for 5,000 food. Yeah, that's a bargain. Scout this. And scout this, just so we know what's happening. We are mostly done with the map. Our transport lies in pieces, frozen corpses scattered around and buried. Our scouts found a journal amongst the carnets. After that bloodshed weeks back, he's only got madder. He speaks of splitting atoms, setting the air on fire, ending the frost. He's declared this one-way journey and hung the men who argued. No waiting for the same. Bury the body. For better or worse, we know Roll's expedition will not return. A fishing spot. Okay. Site of conflict. Rower's expedition. A pair of broken down transports are flanked by unmarked graves. Neither damage nor death were the result of natural causes. If repaired, the transports could be useful for future expeditions, then again their cost would be useful too. It doesn't tell me what I'm gonna give me. That's rude. Okay. And our little hothouse area is done. So let's remove this food district.
Rally organizers must clean up any
yeah.
discarded.
It's voting time. I cannot do anything yet. They will pass it in a day. Or they will try to pass it for a day. Yeah, I cannot do anything. Rejected. Well, sorry guys, I tried. So we started sort of optimizing our builds a little bit, getting ready to go play in Winterhome. So I've been looking around at what I want to do, and I want to continue expanding this area. Now, we managed to decrease the heat cost because of the heating hub. We also decreased the maintenance, so we need less materials. And the other thing I wanted to place here was some housing, but obviously because of this neighboring thing, that becomes a problem. I cannot have housing over here, but I can have housing on this side, so I can build this like that. And I can use that space in the middle as a buffer. So we know that if we put a fuel stockpile hub here, we will decrease the workforce for both extraction and just for extraction. But if we do material, it will be extraction and industrial. So if we place that right here, we will decrease the workforce even more for both of those, which is great. Let's submit that, because here we have like 500 people, and when we put buildings, this will go even higher. These will begin building our houses, which we desperately need because 110 people. And the other important thing is we unlocked the new houses, the worker village, which gives us even more efficiency, costs a little bit more heat, and gives us 20 shelter as well. So I think it might be good to start utilizing those extensively in these areas. So in this industrial district, we just unlocked the forge area. Yes, we did. So that will be here, foundry. And here are advanced foundries. So foundries make materials. Charcoal plants make goods. That's weird. Okay. Oh, no. It's pressing the wrong thing. So that makes coal from materials. Yep, okay, that makes sense. And advanced sawmills make materials. I'm going to research another hub. I'm going to research this. So the air transport hub. It needs 40 heat, which we can offset. 50 materials, which is a lot, but for all districts it decreases workers. And over here, even the housing district needs workers. So let's see how that will play out. And of course continue expanding this. We don't want to go here because of that, but we want to continue expanding this way. Let's put those three here. And yes, those go up twice. Every other district goes up one time. Let's continue. There is a reason I make it that long, because I'm gonna put another district right next to it. So that's done. Do I really need anything else here? Communication is trust. Surveillance is crime. No big deal. Efficiency neighboring extraction, industrial or food districts. Don't need that efficiency at the moment. Is there anything interesting under leisure? Pleasure club. Okay, so those are radical ideas. Outpost operation. What are you? Outpost upkeep is decreased. We're paying for the outposts? Sure, research it.
Please dispatch
Unless
gift
it means
boxes to the
Vikings.
stewards by post to avoid
Inventor. Building a pet cat. How do you be the pet cat? The elder will love this little guy. In the care facility, a mechanical cat that wants nothing in return. Doesn't need to be fed, doesn't need to be cleaned, but gives eternal attention and love. At least as long as the steel doesn't rust. Perhaps I'll cover it with silk fur to encourage pets. Not that it needs them. Okay. And we'll pass a law. Not yet. So yes, slowly tearing a lot of these things down and rebuilding everything. Now, let's get you. Air transport. So placing you here will affect this, but not the others. Placing you here. Trying to find a good spot that will affect all of them. There might not be one. That's fine. Because I think you need the effect of on all three dots for it to work. So if I put it here, it will cover this. If I put it here, it will cover some of them. So I can do one here. And I guess since they work cumulatively, once that's done, I might be able to have the other one here. Let's see if it makes a difference. I think it does. It's dead space anyway, so might as well try to utilize it. Okay, folks. So, heat. So you do have that. You have the near effect. You do not, because you need more. Okay, just put one here. Yes. So is it not cumulative? Probably isn't. Okay. That is fine. So outpost operation we have. Let's go with It's time to do the coal liquefaction. It's been a long time coming. Outpost operation, yes, I can just pass it as is. Let's pass it.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
Good stuff. So that is okay. Now more houses and more buildings. So, do any of you have nothing food? Extraction, deep melting drill. Yeah. Didn't this one have an infinite thing? Am I tripping? I'm pretty sure this extraction thing was endless. Okay, apparently not. And you're already expanded. Okay. So you just need a little bit of heat. So mechanized sawmill produces materials. You cannot be placed here either. Something is not quite right here. Is it because it's iron? Could be. So that would be blast furnace. Yeah. Okay, so it depends on what it actually is. Fair enough. You're gonna get that. And since I don't think there is anything else that is actually needed here. Yeah, extractions do not get something to fight Squalor, so let's put you here. That's that. So, industry. What can I build on our industry fronts? You're the one that can fight Squalor if needed, but you need a core, so that's a no. Refurbishing goods, you will make more goods, but you will cause disease. You will create goods and increase Squalor, which is fine, and it's 40 goods. And you create materials and disease. Nope. So you will go here. And the second one will become a workers' village. Just to give you that extra productivity. So the high rise over here, the housing, they do not need to deal with any of these. We can decrease the heat and the Squalor. So let's counter Squalor and heat. That should be all. So that should decrease the heat. And you guys do not have the benefit of heat reduction. So let's go build a heating hub down here. I don't know why I left those empty here, but sure. So this will give heat to this and this. You have any heat cost? You don't. You have a lot. So you're gonna go up. Building. You're going to go here. I think they do not, the effects do not stop. So you can go right here. And then we can create another housing district starting from here. So we'll see if that's cumulative. It's 2. Yeah, I can take a little bit of... Actually, I don't think I will take it because it needs to be full The squalor. So let's place you there and confirm the theory. Ah, yeah, I had to pass this. Oops. It's done. So all of this is organized. You're producing 123, which is a lot. It's diminishing, cold is diminishing. Time to rest. Community service. Steward, more and more citizens are contesting the community service law we have in place. Because we don't have one. The whole thing is a scam, just a way for the city to feed its coffers while poor sods do pointless chores. The city has survived. Must we keep tolling endlessly? Said a tired young man finishing his shift. It is true we are in no immediate danger, nor do we have any pressing needs. Maybe we should consider doing away with community service altogether. No one to... Nah. I don't see why. Okay. Let's finish this. Come on. Go. 80 people. And a lot of new nodes. Ooh. Shipwreck camp. Broken chains hung from the gunwale of a wrecked prison hulk, founded by escaped convicts who swore all residents would be equal. Rival gangs formed over time and now compete for power. Our scout says the settlement is in chaos, with different laws and practices behind each bulkhead. Until a clear authority reigns, there is nothing we can do with the wreck. Bring them to New London. 5,000 people. Rinsed old leaders. We must take more steps towards equality before our people will accept these allies. Support new leadership. If we arm the men at the nearby Baron Cave, they'll be able to defeat the rival gangs and bring about order. Okay. How about I take this for myself? No? Okay. The Woodsman. Shipwreck camp. The sounds of sawmill can be heard miles before reaching the small commune of old escaped convicts. Each worker is paid equally, regardless of seniority, and they each wear the same uniforms even when not on shift. It seems they were one organizers of the secret camp, but many thought they were corrupt and new gang forced them out of the town. Receive sawmills. If we reinstate the Woodsman as leader of the shipwreck, they will gladly give us the sawmills. Take by force. No. And textiles factory. The factory machinery has all been taken away, but thousands of uniforms lie in the warehouse, neatly sorted in rows according to size. A delivery schedule shows the clothes were being sent to shipwreck camp. The last deliveries are marked as refused. The uniforms are simple but made from quality yarn. In any case, too many clothes are better than none. It's stockpiles. 25,000 or 50,000 material. We'll take the goods. How do I reinstate those guys? I'm guessing they are out in the mountains, so send an expedition here. Oh no, that's the Baron's cave. Shipwreck camp. A wall of whiskey barrel protects the entrance to this cave. Inside, Sackle servants sell anything from stolen jackets to sand drags. Towards the back of the market is where the servants themselves are bought and sold. Our scouts were handed a message. To whoever rules New London, I rescued each of my servants from certain death in the plague-ridden build of the shipwreck camp. Send us materials to make weapons and we can expand to shipwreck itself, the Baron. No, I don't like this guy. Set it down. Plague-ridden. Yeah, so this guy is a total slave trader. Go fix that. And bring about order. They would bring order, but no. That doesn't sit well with me. Ah, yeah, we have this area as well to explore. Send those guys here. They still have 20. Rebuild the station. That's the hotspots. I can search the plains or the mountains. Let's do the mountains. That looks okay. Yes. Okay. What do we have here? You ran out of resources. Food district. Yes, go away. So cores are going up. That is all under control. So 4 is for heat and fuel. That's how much they need. So 90 is what they want at the moment. Yes. So materials. So this guy still costs some materials. So build that. Yep, so that's down to 30. Assemble this, so expand this one more time. I guess the next one can go all the way there. There. Good, so that's just 20 hit, which is nothing. And 140 people out of 200, that would be normal. That's very good. That's really good. Where does the call thing go? Into the call stuff. Expand this one more time. Expand. No. So yeah, I wanted to check for Squalor. Yeah, they don't get it. If it's under 3, they will not get it. Let's do... Let's do the generator research, even if we cannot actually do it yet. And let's pass a new law. Service exemption. Slightly increase. We can pass that. Even less heat needed. The pilgrims want this, so that's not bad. Oh, but actually, I wanted to... Alcohol. Let's pass that. Money. City development effort, calibrated goods, advanced fracturing. We do need to build another one of those, so bring me that. And then first landers, what do you guys want? Untreated sawmill. Sure. We might build that.
The eyes have it.
Now that has passed. Ten people for scouting, road building. All of those I will have to redirect here, most likely. Scout this.
The delegates have reached a decision. A new law takes hold.
And you need to be expanded yet again. if I put another housing district here, and I get the hit benefits. I messed up. Why? Because the hitting thing is back there. So I can leave an empty spot there. Continue down this way. Mantras before an ice bath. The frost won't stop me. The wind won't catch me. The snow won't slow. I will accept the cold. I will adapt to the cold. I will surpass the cold. I'll be the best scout they've ever seen. This ice is nothing to me. Okay. That is definitely adaptation. So, what are we missing here? So you guys now have a more filtration and a heat dispatcher. You can expand more. Or not? No. I definitely messed up. Pause. Cancel? No. Need to wait for you to finish. Demolish. Go away. I need to see how that extra shelter thing down here works. So all of this has been dug out. Expand. Now you will let me expand. Loaded sales pits, city-run alcohol shops. Stewart, the head of our alcohol monopoly office, interesting name, has a proposal for you. Our shops give people a taste of what they've been missing for years, but now they're clamoring for more. More variety, more shops, longer hours, better bargains. Why not give them what they want and increase our revenue at the same time? Some doctors worry promoting alcohol would lead to disease and dependency, but extra funds could go better services for all, medical care included. No one is forcing anyone to drink and our city could use the funds. Sure, money. Now, we have some stuff over here. We have 2 spaces, which I can take advantage of. Let's finish with the ice breaking here. So, housing. Yeah, so it will be +10 for the whole thing if it's within 3. Okay. Here and here. Fix this.
Remember to make sure your contagion
You break my housing again.
at all times.
Come on. So hyperdrive regulator is done. We cannot do this. Food energy efficiency. Might as well just pass it. And since it needs research, I can actually have some institutes. They just need heat. So, is it just this house that has room for it? You can have one. What benefits do you have? You have the heating. So, if we use this, it will give you another 40. So let's put that here. So effectively you will have 0 cost. Here are my friends. Give me more hit stamps. What's this? Dreams of Utopia. Stuart, to the delight of stalwarts, our city is now firmly embracing progress and appears to be on the path to making progress a cornerstone of our society. We must ensure that our city never aligns with adaptation. Declare a member of stalwarts. We need to fully embrace progress. All adaptation laws and buildings will increase tension as long as progress is high. It begins. Ice caves. This site is guarded by dark silhouettes who turn out to be nomadic people of the area. Clanking and grinding sound echo over the ice. In the distance, we can see the entrance to ice caves. Some nights we also hear violent shouting, but nothing is more terrifying than those that pass in eerie silence. The nomads guard signals that we should not approach, we only listen and wonder. Reminder that so in the caves, we should not expect anything in return. Hold on. What's this? Nomads, possible settlement. Huge sawmill and kiln used by a group of nomads to produce oil from frozen timber. Our engineers believe we could make the machine much more efficient. If we can get on speaking terms with these nomads, we could share the machine, offering them then some of the supply. Otherwise, we could take it by force. No, we'll share. Ooh, it's just 70, but it has almost 6 million. That's fine. Also, wasn't... Yeah, I was searching over here. What's this? Crust Hall. A truck transport lies wedged tightly in a crevice. Rows of resigned faces visibly through the window. The engine at the front is a shredded mess. Ash and melted steel covering the wall of ice where it collided. Its precious cores clearly destroyed. Our scouts plan to knock the transport down to the crevice's bottom to easily salvage its materials and coal. They could carefully move and bury the bodies first, so they're not crushed in the fall, but that would take more men and time. 50-50. Yep, I'll take it. Ice for food. What's this? River-bearing wreck. The scouts came to this particular wreck after hearing tapping on its hull. Descending the deck, they found no living souls but discovered an automaton still tapping discovering an automaton still tapping an SOS on the hull after 30 years. The scouts have nicknamed the machine the Tap Dancer. We could either cut the automaton free and send it to New London or scrap it for its course. Workforce 400 or course. I'll take the core. You've done your duty. You've done a lot more than you had to, friend. It's time for you to rest. Explore these mountains. Explore this coast. I don't see anything else around here. What am I gonna do with these guys? Yeah, have the guards. Okay, they are going, so we will see what happens. The woodsman is leader of the shipwreck. They will gladly give us the sawmill. Okay. How do? Right, the old leaders. Yes. 15 guards. Yes, go. Okay. That is working. So that is fine. That's this. Breakdown point. From the size of the abandoned workshop, wooden scaffolding and support structures, our scout believe a dreadnought was serviced here for several months. Around the workshop, they found the remains of training equipment, targets, bows, rifles, and compasses, all used and repaired and used again to the point of shattering. A small graveyard stood to the side near a crude sculpture of a man covered in eels. Its plinth reads, "Those who stay are lost, but those who move on will be found." Salvage the remains, we just need some people. What's this? Slaver's camp. Oh, great. Several scouts went missing in this area over the years. Finally, we traced their tracks to this walled camp. We can see cages and guarded huts. It seems to be some kind of slaving camp. If we send guards, we could deal with the slaves and rescue some of the prisoners. Our scouts will certainly feel safer knowing they can explore without having to watch their backs. Trail for materials, which is a buried village. Under the snow lies a settlement from old times. Its people long gone and its structures damaged and decayed by the frost. The lovers. A pair of automatons lie broken in the snow. Their tracks show they lost their navigational bearings and followed each other in a circle until they broke down. The scouts make their story sound almost romantic. We can either take their course or repair to work in New London. Course. That will be course. Staging area. Rowett expedition. Judging from the remains, dozens of vehicles were manned and loaded here. Our scouts found some maps in half-buried crate. Each marked with the possible location of the other generator cities. One was annotated with thick letters, Rowett knows. They left with such enthusiasm that many tools and scrap pieces were left behind, buried by snow and time. And that's a hunting camp. More stuff to scout. Okay, well, this map is pretty big. What we doing next? So let's switch to Old Dreadnought. That's the one place that we need to optimize and we haven't. You have a lot of fuel. And you're consuming a lot of materials. Well, we dropped it down by 40. And you don't have enough people. That's fine. Do you have... You don't have enough workforce to do other stuff. So drop this down again to about here. And we will fix that. So let's make an industrial area. So let's fix that. We can pass a new law. Give me... They don't want me to have secret police or martial law. Okay. Probably I annoyed them a little bit too much. Change the mass-produced goods to this, to durable goods. Risk it? Oh, tension is marginally increased. Huh? No. No, we don't need extra tension. Pilgrims protest. Ah, great. Steward, the pilgrims have taken to the... Ah, because I'm trying to pass a law for them. That's why. Against them. Steward, the pilgrims have taken to the streets in protest against growing dependence on oil and the generator. We cannot stand by and let the stalwarts further bind the city to a single point of failure. We kept silent as whiteout endangered us all, but no more. They evidently feel they have no further recourse to make this descent known. Their descent. They've deployed their tanks in the middle of the district, joining them together, blocking production lines. What should we do? They dislike a lot. So... repel machines, demolish... No. Further division. Forget them. Raise relations to neutral to stop their protest. Okay. Can do that. Due to poor relationships, the pilgrims have begun to protest. They seek to change the direction you're leading the city. Production is halted in affected districts. For every 1,000 of their supporters, they will spread to another over time. You can negotiate the end of disruptions or quell them with guards. It will be more difficult and more violent the higher the fervor of protests. Nullifying their fervor will also prevent them from blocking the district fully, as well as ultimately make the protest collapse on its own. So, first we need to make them happy. Easy enough. Make a promise. What do you want? You want me to pass dedicated mother. I'll pass it. And I'll pass it right now. So. They undo it. I have too many promises. We'll get back to that. Hold on. Hold your horses. So you need an advanced pump, but you need the workers. So go here. Then you will produce goods. Yes. And do you have the negative for the materials and the stuff? Yes, you do. Then we will expand you. There you go. That will be 3. We will give these guys a worker village. And we will use these to decrease the amount of workers needed. Game, behave. That's why. Send some people over. So you guys have a lot of people. You should take me up to 6,500. You should house them somewhere. Somewhere. It's almost done. Sawmill, you will be here, here, and you want me to research this? Yes, we can do it. Give me some people. Let's do this. You are okay. Carpenter. Never tried it before. Hints of strawberry. Wonder how they managed. Aid and infused with peat could be fun. Aha, here's the good stuff. 120 proof with a special deal today only. Buy 2, get 1 free. Anna always moaning we're short on funds, so she'll appreciate the bargain. Maybe you'll have company over. Okay. Back to our... Actually, since I'm looking at this... Everything okay here? Yes, 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 yes. Now we have people. Now that we have people, you go max again. We need a few more houses, but that's very easy to fix. And since you are industrial, you can make more oil from materials, or you can get materials with a lit and decrease squalor. No. Wasn't there oil to make materials and increase disease? That's probably the one I want. Or just this. Just a mechanical factory. You get a mechanical factory to offset some of that stuff. Squalor still growing. Okay, we can fix that. And we want to save some workers here. Still need to build one pump. Actually, do I have time to build it? Yes. And that's with pilgrims as well. So, extractions. Here. Let's try to pass this. Negotiate with this, which should be enough. You want durable goods. Advance. Okay. Seems like the whatever it shows is guaranteed.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
So I met their demand, so they should chill out for a bit. Yep, 30 scouts. You guys unlock something. Wasn't there something here? Oh, wrong way. This way. Still doing those two. This. More mountains. 25. Okay, take that. So that will be materials. And what happened here? This will provide us guards. In return for them regaining control, the woodsman will provide muscle in times of need. Ah. Okay. Interesting. We need to make more paths. And all these paths need to connect somewhere here. So you cannot connect there, but you can get right next to it. So you get that. Then you... You need to be connected. So you do that. So you use 5 and you increase the population growth. Back to the city. So what are we doing here? So goods or materials? Materials is for both. I messed up. I needed the materials, not the goods. So, oh no, that's the maintenance. That's right. Construction and industry. There you go. So you go there. Save me a bit more workforce. You guys can go up to 100%. And we need more housing. So squalor is growing, which we need to counter. You don't have the capacity to do that. These guys are using materials. Let's fix that. So maintenance hub here. Airport transport hub here. And goods hub. No. Material hub. That will block them. If I do another industrial park over here, after I dig it. Another save. Let's get the sawmill. We want the pyrolite. Charcoal. Is that the one they want? Advance and treat it. Yes. Yet 6 days. New law. There you are. Extraction strongholds. Production and efficiency, but we will need to change it. Fund projects beneficial to their community. Community action. Fund projects for New Londoners. Sure.
Hear ye, hear ye. The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
So we've done this. You need usual first. And you need heat, so we need to decrease that too. So that should cut that off significantly. I should probably place you right here. Here. Winter Palace. Possible settlement. Over the snowy valley towers an opulent manor, complete with a marble ballroom and an indoor pool of hot spring water. That's like a dream for Frostpunk. Our scouts walked straight past the classical library and Turner's seascapes to be amazed by the fur coats and felting gear in the servants' quarter, as well as silver skinning knives and leatherworking tools. The scouts wanted to take the boots and coats home, but the commander disagreed. We should use these samples and these tools to set up a factory reproducing the works of Old World. Then everyone in New London will have fur coats and waterproof boots. Take the goods, or establish a manufacturing outpost. We are making an outpost. Storage. No questions, take the parts. Seal colony. And the seals, protect the seals. We are leaving the seals as they are. A fragrant find. Atop a glacier, we found sealed crates marked with the stamps of the Imperial Exploration Company. Each was tied with some sort of sail, long worn out in the subsequent winds. The Scout's commander thinks it's possible the crates were once dropped from airships. Tingling with anticipation, the Scouts opened them to find towels and toiletries. Fragrances from a dead world they have never smelled before. As silly as it sounds, the fight might go some way to improving lives in New London or be broken down to produce other products. We'll take them. The crowd surviving in these hunting sacks have distinctive pokes all over their skin. They claim their affliction makes them resistant to the cold, and convinced our scout keeps their distance. Significantly increase. Experimental treatment law must be in force. Grants the same amount of people. No, we'll take them. Sickness we should be able to deal with. Yep.
Stewart.
Path to the power. May I call for response on the count? The council limited the sealed power, but you do have to descend. Delegates will vote on charter laws based on their relationship. Immediate council. Okay. No. We're not banning alcohol. Alcohol is good money. Why are we racing one? What's the problem? Well, if we're gonna go down that path, let me do secret police. So I can fight off any ambitious enemies.
The proposed law has been approved.
And with 50 left, it's not done yet. Take the course. Scrap. I think that's the main. Salvage the remains. Yes. Now that. Another expedition for the mountains. And let's get path going for these guys. Systems, take everything you hold on. Take everything. I'm gonna wait for some people. Oh, it's getting colder. So the servants will come to New London. People. Come on. Mother's life dedicated to Mother, Stewart. A new father has come to us with a complaint. My Virginia recently bore our city a child, and was thus released from work duties. Yet at home she ignores the babe's meowings and spends her days scribbling away at some ridiculous novel. She claims writing it is her life's true purpose. I ask you to burn her papers publicly as a warning to mothers not to abuse their leave for activities other than childbearing. She has brought her unfinished manuscript. What do you wish to do with it? Slightly improved with pilgrims. Sure. Let's placate them a little bit. 20. Let's connect this down here. Can go this way. And you can go this way. And this way. I need to wait.
Do not succumb to wasteful fashion. A well-made coat is always in style.
We need more food. Let's fix that. So there was an infinite food source here. Okay, food district needs heat and materials. So we're gonna do the usual. So we're gonna put the maintenance thing here. We are going to put heating hub here. Stuff. And we're going to put an air transport hub Right in the middle. Sure. Place that right in the middle. And let's set up... this will increase productivity for food. So go here. Digging.
Please do not be scandalized by the liberated
Continue
Their experiments paved the way for a brighter future.
this way. Two building spots. So we need the drill to make it endless, and we need... oh, that's how you choose between the two. So 80 food, 100 food, but increases disease. No, 80 is sustainable. You can get that. And that becomes super cheap. Okay, good. Next research. Harvesting efficiency. Okay, so that would go to a logistic area, which I don't have any spot for. Drugs manipulation. Hello, game. There you go. So, criminal reparations. I mean, experimentation. No. That's a little bit. Crime elimination. Ew. Those are definitely radical. Relationships and procreation. Birthing program. Okay, that's extreme. Wait, disease is significantly decreased and growth is marginally increased? Why not? Not like I'm struggling to feed 40,000 people. Writer mother dead. Stewart, the body of the mother whose manuscript we burned earlier was found in a vat of water. Her pockets filled with stones. I cannot say I'm surprised, declared her husband. Virginia had grown increasingly despondent, weeping whenever she looked at her own child. The widower had already moved on and is pursuing more than a few marriage prospects. We have that. Now we need... if I put you here, you're gonna get all the benefits and you will not give anything, you will just goes bad stuff. It's a housing. Housing would be fine. So, if we go here, you wouldn't get the whole thing. But I don't think it matters. That. Fully expand it. Oh, 70 people. I need to have a look here before they all go kaput. What do we have here? We don't have 10,000 food. No, we don't. A group of nomads have dug a coal mine on this side, using it to fuel a set of crude hothouses. However, their design is flawed and they haven't yet been able to grow any crops. A quick exchange between them and our scouts suggests they will give us the site if we provide them with enough food for them to travel elsewhere. Or we could force them away. Nah. Dried oil well, salvage the remains. Yeah, that's pretty standard at this point. Whoop. Another area to research. Not research. Materials. One course. An explorer's grave. A pile of stones break the horizon. The cairn is both a grave and a cache. We firmly believe the core within was left for whoever finds themselves in need and not for the explorer's journey in the afterlife. Some of the scouts fear disturbing the stones, while others point out that we can take the core and reassemble the cairn afterwards. Yep. It's a core. When it comes to a core, we don't question it. Exploration time is extremely decreased. It doesn't matter at the moment because I pretty much... I've done the whole thing. Give me the course. Bring those people home and 3 cores. Yes. Restart the machine output to generate materials or take the cores. No, give me the cores. There's nothing here. Is there anything else left? Besides building a bunch of roads. I think there is only one place left to scout. Not know how we don't have enough food, but yes. And we need to finish resolving this as well. So, trail. You are there. You go there. You go there. You go down here. 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 And you can connect. Oh. Why will you not connect? Ah, because it's too far. That's why. Yeah, because there is those nodes. They're finicky, but I get what they were trying to do. I'll do that. Back here. This is growing, Squalor is growing hardcore. I need to do something in my new Londoner's friend. Where are you? Okay. Even those guys are... They're now happy with me. Okay. I think I've organized them all. What do you want? More heat stamps. Why not? It's not like I ever need anything else. Let me go get my... What? Rule. So, martial law. Try to get 100%. Waste incinerator facility. Research. So we're gonna do that. Then these guys. You want plants to. Oh. Research time is decreased. Yeah. Why are those guys? Well, you want me to research it and hold a vote. You don't want me to pass it. Which is fine. Rostlanders, you guys want... research this foundry. Ah, you actually want me to do this. All of this is marginally. Eh. Well, let's hope we hit 100. Since there is no one against. Come on. A few more. Yes. Ah. That was greedy. You need some heating hub, friend. Let's do that. And can we transfer any more stuff? We can. Something like that should be adequate. And let's give them a lot of those that they need. And let's take some of this. Should be plenty. And let's sort of balance their food a little bit. Sure. Okay. So now all that's left is to really push this to its most optimal state. Still have an incubation? Well, let's research this and see them go crazy. More people! Yay! I think it's almost time. Bigger. They're not happy with the alcohol.
Stewart.
As your reputation flourishes, their leaders have gone out of their way to appease some agitated members of their faction. We wish to keep the current state of our city, said one of them. We do not need instigator among our ranks. Nice. Thank you. That's nice of you. Something tells me I need the Skyways connection to... Get rid of these guys. Go here. So, rebuilding it. Yep, so we're gonna rebuild that. There will be an outpost to reduce disease. Yes. Okay. So that's just a passive, some sort of passive income. Send the food to New London. That's fine. Do you not need a road? Nope. Apparently those do not need a road. Materials. Those guys are sending me guards. When? Let's get this trail going. Okay, not that way. Prominent pilgrim disappears, rising tension. Stewart, a prominent member of the pilgrim, has gone missing. He'd been muttering about strange men following him for days. But I thought the old fool was being paranoid, said the secretary. The pilgrim points out the lesser-known faction members have also gone missing recently. Guards are ignoring the issue. We won't be treated like second-class citizens, said the faction delegate. Order an investigation. %. We are peaceful against popular belief. This trail. Okay, and the investigation progresses. A silent hand. Stewart, as our guards comb the city in search of the missing pilgrims, the head of our secret police requested a word. We put on a nice show, but it's time to end the investigation. These people will never be found. We're professionals after all, said the man who didn't care to sit or even remove his black trench coats. Worry not, Stewart. Keep your hands clean and let us do what we do best. Protect the city against dangerous dissidents, he finished before walking away. Expose the secret police? That was not my instructions. You do not go against my instructions. That's not how this is done. Okay. We're gonna go with automated workforce. I think I need to use that for the other city. And I think it's time we go to Winterhome. I spent a bunch of time just connecting all those nodes around here and harvesting everything that I could. Give me that. And yep, this. So you go from here. We don't have 10 people, but that's how that will go. Yes. Unfortunately, time doesn't pass when you build roads, so you need to wait for people to come back. I cannot build this for one person. I just need one.
Stewart.
Who is Rallis? Ooh. Yeah, they want me to pass it. Yeah, that's right. That's how it works. But because this has gone for a while, let's do the fun stuff. Oh. I need 20 frost lanterns. Okay. Back in a minute. Okay. Winterhome, here we come. Descending into the valley of Winterhome will be very challenging. We will need to divert resources, manpower, and attention from New London. It's fine. We have 50,000 people. Sand colonists, Winterhome. Sure, the radical group of stalwarts have come forward with a proposition. They suggest ensuring the leading members of the Pilgrim end up included in the colonist group that will set out to Winterhome. That sounds like a bad idea. The Pilgrim have been the source of discord in New London. One member of the stalwarts says, make sure the most fervent among them join the main group of Winterhome colonists. With them gone, New London will be free from protests. We'll send everyone to work regardless of affiliation. Yes. Okay. Now it's just a matter of waiting for them to build this. I should probably make a sky connection with the 10 people I don't have. Actually, disable this. Disable this. It will be 10 people. So you go here. You go here. And you connect right there. So we can have the large things. Not to the population, but give me more. So the population at the moment is... Can I see the total? Nope. Game doesn't have a big enough screen. The fate of Winterhome. A pivotal choice. The Winterhome expedition has arrived to the cursed city. The cores under the ruins could be used to further upgrade New London's generator, bringing about levels of warmth we never dreamt of. To reach the cores, we would have to demolish the ruins, split the earth open to access those that are buried, and extract them quickly before toxic renders Winterhome forever uninhabitable. Alternatively, we could seal the toxic fissures, forever burying most of the cores. We could bring an avalanche down to batten down the cracks, then work fast to manually close what remains. But afterwards, we could build a new city here and use it as a springboard for our expansion. Ooh. Well, one is a lot more pilgrim while the other is a lot more steward, so... yeah, so salvaging it will be stalwarts, the other is the opposite. So for this playthrough, we're gonna salvage it. Well, there's the salvage dreams, and then there remain any hope for the future the pilgrims wanted. Which means there will be a riot, yes. Winterhome colonized. Chapter 4, Veracity.